I won. I won. How cool is that? It was 11:59, Jeffrey. So something was happening for the clock to be pivotal between 11:59 and midnight. Something was going to happen. Come on. You must know what this is. It's a comedy. We're not continuing the stream until someone figures it out. It's a comedy. It's a comedy that's about money. Hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
You mean no one still got it? Oh my God. I can't believe I've not only won tonight, but with a clue like that, no one's still got it. Oh, wow. I can't believe I've won. I'm sorry, I'm standing beside myself with joy at the moment. I am slowly getting my voice back. I am nurturing it here with, there you go, Jimmy Jones. Brewster's Millions. Well done. And Mrs. Welderwayne, how the hell did you get it? Oh my God, I haven't even seen you to tell you what I was doing. Oh, wow. Well done, Mrs. Welderwayne. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Although we do share the same brain cells, so I am on the ale tonight, which is I think it's like a 6%. It's quite strong, and it is doing my voice the world of good. They do say the hair of the dog is what you need, and that's exactly what I've got. But no, I won tonight. Brewster's Millions. It was. I told you I was going to make them a little bit more abstract. How the devil is everyone? It's good to be back, and hopefully this will be the start of the week going back to normal again. Had a couple of issues that the patrons know about. All the flocking that I did on my Gremlin chair fell off. Go figure. So I need to reflock my chair doing it the old-fashioned way, which I will get done tomorrow. Because tomorrow on the Patreon stream, we're actually going to be building the Gremlin and filling in the gaps ready and prime it up and ready to be painted. So that's going to be fun. What else? Tomorrow we're going to be finishing the Root Master. So the last 5 stages got the Root Master to do. Then I'm actually going to do a Throttle Thursday this week for the poker bike. And then bearing in, if I get the Leopard Tank 12, I'll finish the week off with the Leopard Tank and have that completed and out the way and done. If it doesn't come, then I will continue with the Volvo that we did on the Tried to 24-hour stream. But and we'll get that completed. Hello, Chris. How's it going? Everyone just joined in the chat. We've got 166 people in here at the moment. Now, couple of things. First off, I want to say a big hello to Matthew Ferguson. Matthew Ferguson, I bumped into you at Insomnia. You surprised me. So I thought I was being accosted, but no, it was great meeting you, Matthew. So nice to meet you. Thoroughly enjoyed the Insomnia Gaming Festival. If you saw my social media with the dark room where you're about to die, it was a little bit dangerous, and I don't mean that in an exaggerated way. I mean it was dangerous. People got hurt. So I don't know if that thing's going to be allowed to come back to the Insomnia Gaming Festival. I'd be very surprised if it did. But if you're going to be opening cans of beans and then throwing the cans into the audience, people are going to get cut, I think, and trampled. So pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, I did. I flocked so much it dropped off. Looks like IXO is picking up Eaglemoss. You got to remember, Jimmy, IXO Collections and IXO as in the manufacturer are 2 different companies. So don't get confused. It'd be interesting to see what they do pick up, though. I have to say, it should be good, but we still haven't had any news, I guess. Now, you probably noticed a few upgrades. First off, I've got a brand new microphone. Very expensive microphone this is. So what you've got is this me sounding like a podcaster now, especially if I go really close to it and talk like this. But I've got this new microphone. I'm still on the lavalier mic when I go back to this one. So when I'm on this camera, I'm on my lavalier mic. And when I go to this camera, I'm on this new microphone. I took my light box, decided to give up in the end. It's been a very old light box. I took that down and got another floating shelf like I have for the Time Machine there. And now I've got my Thunder Road on that. Now that Thunder Road is the 3D print from Jeff Fink. And I believe that's available still from Partwork Upgrades. I am going to be doing another Thunder Road soon, which is the Randy Cooper resin kit of the Thunder Road. But that's way down the line because I want to get the Gremlin done. I want to fix my America Worth in London that I bought from Wonderfest. And I do want to get started on my Aries 1B because it seems like everyone and his dog has done it except for me. I haven't done that yet. And then I want to try and make room for the very large SR71 that I've got. I want to have a big SR71 in the background. I'm all good, Barry. How the devil are you? What else is there? If you don't stop flocking, you'll go blind. Yeah, tell me about it. Wasn't that a film? Wasn't that a film? I'm sure that was a film. One of these 70s carry-on type films that we used to have. Okay, so that was the Insomnia Gaming Festival. Obviously, we're building this tonight, so some more thank yous. John, I broke it. 1 second. That's better. John Drum. Trying to say that drunk is not. I've already had one of these, just so you know. He's aided to my 80s retro corner here. Now, something from the 80s I actually had myself, and I've completely forgot about when I tell you about what's in my 80s corner. And we've been playing it today. My kids have been playing it today. I am going to hang the SR71, Lou. I don't know when, but I will be hanging it. But my kids have been playing it today, and they've never seen it before, which just, it threw my mind big time that the kids haven't seen this. But thank you, John, for my Etch-a-Sketch, which is, it's all cool, and look, it all works. We can make things, and yeah, you see, I'm not very good at the Etch-a-Sketch. I'm sure I was in my youth, but that's going to be brilliant. I've got to try and figure out how I'm going to be displaying that up there. But John, I really appreciate that. I am going to put that on display up there. I think that's great. And then the other thing, just to let you know that we are coming to the end of the month. I've had a little bit of a problem with Teespring, which is the people that merchandise t-shirts. So I've got rid of them. No longer with them anymore. So when you go into the store tab now, I'm with another company called Spreadshirt. I don't know what they're called. Hang on. They are called they're called Spreadshop. They're called Spreadshop, and I've started to put all the merchandise in there now, and I believe they do caps in there, which is cool. So I am going to add things to that, which I think is going to be great. And they're based in Germany rather than America, which is a lot easier as well. But yeah, something's going on with Teespring. I've got a funny feeling they're going the same way as Eagle Moss, because, you know, they've just completely deleted their Twitter profiles and stuff. Never good when you start shutting down social medias. You never could get them to work. Magnetic powder. It's cool. And if you actually draw around the Etch-a-Sketch and you make a smaller and smaller circle, you can see the innards in it, which I've challenged the kids to do. Oh, there you go, John. Thank you. I didn't know you were online. Thank you so much for that. We've been having endless fun, and it is interesting to see the kids of today playing with the toys that we played with from the 80s and 70s. It's interesting to see them get their head around it. You know, they've got their iPads and stuff, but nothing beats an Etch-a-Sketch. Come on. Use the Etch-a-Sketch. Can you imagine, Jeffrey, how long it would take to actually change the number on it? I'd have to have a tally chart, I think. So that's that. And the last thing is Partwork Upgrades. We're coming into September. Partwork Upgrades have got a competition starting in September. It's not a competition, it's a giveaway. They've got a giveaway. And basically, they're going to be giving away a new Photon Mono 4X printer. And there is a runner-up prize as well. I believe, is it a £50 Amazon voucher, Ian? Now, all the details for entry are there. Partworkupgrades.com. You'll be able to see that on their site. And basically, to qualify for that, you need to place any order with Partwork Upgrades in September to the value of £25 or above. That's excluding postage and packing. You need to subscribe to their Facebook group or be subscribed to their Facebook group, and I've put a link to that in chat. And you also need to subscribe or be subscribed to their YouTube channel, and once again I've put a link in chat for that. But if you want any more details for that, go over to partworkupgrades.com and you'll be able to see that there. And it's quite an awesome resin printer, that is. Look at it. Look at it. Which is going to be quite exciting over at Partwork Upgrades. So, Ian, blowing it away this time. You'll have to let me know how many inches you get, because I'm sure there's going to be lots of people ordering stuff in September. We still don't know what's going on with the Ecto one. You're going to be seeing me use more of the Partwork Upgrades map. Probably not today, but I've got 2 of them now. With the Sprueverse Challenge one on. That's the one I'm using all the time at the moment. So yeah, time to order some dust covers, definitely. But yeah, check out Partwork Upgrades. Now, tonight I am going to be doing this build, which hopefully, let me just see if I've set my cameras up. See, because I've come back from insomnia, this whole PC was all over the place. So I'm just going to check everything works. There we go. Check all my cameras work. They do. Let me just zoom this one out. Stand by. There you go. So I've already laid out everything here. So unlike normally when I do this, I'm actually prepared. The trouble is that these instructions are a little bit like the Ferrari. The first thing, they want us, they've got an alternator in there, which is a motor, as you can see here. And I couldn't understand, in the pictures, they're putting the motor in, as you can see, here's the motor. They've got a lead coming out the back of it. And I'm thinking, there's no lead coming out the back of mine. And when I look at the terminals, they've actually been filed down. Now, in the pictures that follow from that one, the lead completely disappears. So I think they've changed the way that they're doing the motors in it. And I think the belt drive that we got is one motor driving the whole system. And they're just using this motor as sort of like a pulley, if you like. So when we come to put that in, it's going to be different from the instructions. The other thing is they want me to put in a lot of parts right at the start, only for me to take them out again afterwards, which I'm not going to do, because believe it or not, we've actually got to set up the timing belt like you would for a normal car. So I've got to set the cam to top dead center. I've got to make sure the two lines line up and then put the belt on. So it's quite in depth, very in depth build, in fact. So but I don't know how much we're going to be able to get done tonight. I'm hoping that we should be able to finish the engine tonight. So and then we'll be working on the car next time. I'm keeping my mouth tight together. Why is that? Pete Cooper. No news for a Gore model news at the moment. I'm still waiting patiently. No news. And Eagle Mess. Is that their new name? Eagle Mess. I like that. No, Eagle Mess don't actually exist as a company anymore. So, you know, if you will have to call it the company that once was or something. Doesn't exist anymore. But there you go. The Etch-a-Sketch was the original iPad. Yeah, I was under the impression that we've got this build coming out for October. You know, the one that was under the cover? So I would have thought we'll hear about it in September, but I don't know. I haven't got a clue until they announce it. You will notice I have changed my header card. I put the Batman Tumbler on there, even though that doesn't come out till January. I've got the Ford GT. I believe that's September, October time, so I'll be getting that. And the Valentino Rossi bike. So that's going to be on the channel soon as well. Okay, so once again, I'm going to try and build this. I'm using the tools that they provide. I know people are saying you should get yourself things, but I want to see what it's like to build it with the tools that they provide. Hello, Craig. How's it going? Other than that, if I miss your chat, I really apologise. I don't mean to. It's because I'm concentrating. But tonight, because I've prepared, I think we should be good. So let's switch the camera, which will now switch my microphone and show you what we did last time. So this was the piston we worked on last time. So when we turn it, the piston's going up and down, as you can see there. And we also made this nice little cam. So when we turn that, they go up and down just like that. What we're going to be doing to start off with is putting this on top of this. But we need to make sure it's the right way round. So where we got the cogs on this side here, I want to make sure this pipe is on the opposite side. So this is going to be going on top like that. And it's held in with these screws here. Now they call these screws 65s. I've already got them out. That's the wrong Allen key size. And once again, this is Car Crash Tuesday. So, you know, if things go wrong, it's because it's Tuesday. But that competition, or the giveaway for Partwork Upgrades, is open worldwide, just so you know. But if there's an issue sending something that big, or your company doesn't accept a resin to your company or something, I think Partwork Upgrades will sort something out for you. But great price. I think it's going to be a busy month over at the Partwork Upgrades headquarters, that's for sure. Oh, damn it. I really do wish that these were magnetised. So 4 of these to put in. Oh, I'll tell you something else I need to talk to you about, which is interesting. Nothing to do with the second part. No, nothing at all. I'll get this last one in. Yeah, Christian from Grantham was here, Pete. I think you arrived just after him. We played the jingle as well, Pete. I don't know how many issues the Tumblr is at the moment. Date hole. I'm guessing 100. That's what they normally are, but it may be more. There we go. So they're all in. Whoops, and I'm about to drop it. So, looking pretty good. We're going to be adding on to this. But something I discovered when I was at the Insomnia Gaming Festival. First of all, my glasses are completely broke, so I'm getting some new glasses on Friday. That's why they keep doing this. Phil did fix them when I was in California because they broke then. But I've got a problem that I've got 3 types of vision. I've got the vision from reading. I've got the vision from my computer screen and building, and then I've got long vision. So I am going to try these transition lenses because my eyes have been really sore, and I noticed it more at the Insomnia Gaming Festival, and they still haven't really solved themselves. I am using some of this Optrex sort of like eye soother, but they are really sore, and I've been having a lot of bloodshot eyes as well. No idea why that is. I've never suffered with that before. But said seeing the optician on Friday, so hopefully get to the bottom of that. But there you go. So once we've done that, we are going to be just checking. Stand by. We're going to be putting this little cog, which if I switch the camera there, onto the shaft on this side here. Now it has got the same shape as that. It's going to go on this way, and I want to make sure, hello, get in there, that fits in there, so it's driving all of those as it goes round. Okay, it says crankshaft check gap. I don't know what that means, but it's working, so we are good. Okay, next we're going to be putting some things on top of that, which is this ginormous pulley. That's going to go in here like, oh come on, it keeps turning, stop turning, there we go, that. And then I'm going to be putting another little gear that looks like that just on the end there as well. Now this is where it wants me to put these pieces. So we were supposed to be putting one of these pieces on here like this, then this piece, and then the other. I'm not going to do that because we need to be able to turn this around to adjust the timing mechanism. They do actually want me to put it in later on, but they never ask me to take it out. So I think it's best just to leave it out for a second, and then when we get to that part we'll put that in. But I have got those parts ready. What we can do is spin this around, and I'm going to be putting in part 11, which is a ginormous gear here. Check that out. I do love that colour. And that is going to go onto this section here. I need to, oh, these bits are going to fall out while I'm doing that, so I will just leave them off for a second. I need to line up these holes here and here and put these ginormous screws through them to keep that in. So that's not going to be as easy as I thought it would be. I think I've got one in. Let's do the other. I think that's good. And then tighten these up. Not with that one though. Oops. Oops. Okay. There we go. So these are going to be tightened up quite a lot to keep this into place. Now remember, this is just the engine with timing belt and everything. This is going to actually power the car to make it move, which is going to be pretty impressive. What's the story about Christian for Grantham? Christian's been on the channel since the year .jost. And every time Christian used to come on the channel, I like story time, every time Christian used to come on the channel, he used to say, hi, it's Christian from Grantham. And I'd say, hi, Christian from Grantham. And it just became a regular thing. And then Ian over at Public Upgrades got that jingle made up, and the rest is history. We did have a break from doing Christian from Grantham for the last 3 weeks because he's been away on holiday. All fun. Okay, so we've now got this side in as well. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to install the starter motor. The starter motor is what you expect, a real motor. Look, check that out. I'm just checking the terminals are okay. They look okay. How's this going to go? Okay, so we've got this open side just here, probably best on the top camera now. I'm going to be putting in the motor into this hole on this side here, like that. I'm trying to figure out the wires. There we go. So that's in flat, and I'm going to be screwing the motor in with 2 screws here, and I believe these are flat screws. They are. So this actually requires a normal screwdriver. Look at that. So I've got to line up these holes here. Whoops. Which is hard because, as I said, it's not magnetic. Get this in. So I'm being very quiet. Here we go. So one in that side. Perfect. See, having this all set up makes my life a lot easier. And one in that side there. So, as you can see, they're in. And the motor's in as well. I have bent these wires up just a touch because it's got to come out of the side just here. What we are going to do is put the cover on the motor now. So that's not going to get damaged. That's in there. And secure that in with these little 65 screws. So 2 of these. How did it start? That's how it started. We're a crazy bunch, just. Having a jingle just saved me the 5 seconds it takes to say hello, Kristen from Grantham. Stuck in our ways we are on the World of Wayne channel. You've been using transitions. I've been nervous about using them, Retro. The problem is that hang on, let me just get this one in, otherwise the ale is going to take over and I'm going to completely forget what I was doing. Stand by. This is being difficult. I might need to get my hammer on it. It's gonna... Why on earth is that not going all the way down? Can I just stand by? That's why. If in doubt, whack it out. There we go. Right, so this should go in absolutely perfect now. There we go. I'm having trouble getting it in the hole. There we go. It's going in now. Get that all the way in. Make that nice and tight. That's still able to turn there, so that's cool. I know you like it when I get a hammer to things. We'll all get a jingle. Yeah, every time someone comes in, I'll put another jingle. Just make sure that still works. We're good to go. So, that's that. Look, all of these blinking things have come out. I'll put these back in a second. At least I know what order they come into. So now we've done that. We've put that in place. Just going to turn the page. We've got a little crank to put over the top of this, which is going to go into the motor we just put in. So it's this section here, but this is going to be facing down, that little beveled edge. So, got to line this up the right way. So there you go, that fits nice and flush in there. So that's going to drive this when it goes round. And then we want to keep that in place. So I've got a motor shaft, which looks like this, which goes over the top. And then I'm going to close that off with this nice little cage, which goes on this way to hold everything in at the top. I believe that's right. Stand by. Yep, that's right. And we're going to screw that in with size 76 screws, which I think, nah, hang on, that don't look right. I need to get, I haven't got any 76 screws. God, I thought I prepared everything here. Obviously I didn't. 1 second. 76 screws. I'm looking. Oh, I think they are right. I think they are the right ones. They don't look right. We'll see when I put them in. I know. I doubted myself. I shouldn't have doubted myself then. Here's the second one. Make sure that's nice and flush in there. There you go. And the motor still spins. You can hear that. So that's going to operate that perfectly. Blue light for your computer screen is very bad for your eyes. It might be that then, Wayne, because I said, remember at this Insomnia Gaming Festival, I was doing nothing but looking at computer screens. So, there you go. You're starting to feel the same with Parkware builds. What's that about, Hilda? Sorry, I'm reading back some of the chat. 70 screws led to Big Parade, not 76 trombones. Now, with transitions lenses, the problem I've got is that I thought transitions were between two areas, but I've got 3 different visions. And the problem is that my long distance vision is, you know, for distance. Then my computer screen's only slightly lower than that. And then I've got the reading, which I can get away with. It's the bottom, but hopefully the opticians can sort that out. It just needs to make my eyes less sore than they are at the moment. So there we go. So that's in place. I'm still not putting this side in here at the moment. I'm going to keep that to one side because we now are going to make the alternator, which looks like this. And we've got a cage for that to go in like this here. Now this motor, as I said, if I show you on the close-up, they filed down the contact points. So I'm guessing they don't want us to use this, even though the pictures show it does. I think they're just going to use it as a pulley, to be honest with you. So that's going in there like that. And then we've got a back to go on, which goes on this way here. Get that lined up like that. And that's held in with 65 screws. Just looking at that, there's nothing stopping that rocking around. We need to screw this in. That's what we need to do. And we need size 68 screws to screw that in. And I definitely haven't got them out, have I? Just looking. 68s. I might have. Stand by. Looking again. This is the bit that threw me, the instructions, you see. So 68 should be up here. 6x4 screw. I think, are they screws? No, they're Allen keys. That's not them. I think it's these small ones here. 1 and 2. I'm hoping it's them. It's quite a small little hole there, so got to figure out what Allen key is actually going to rotate them. Not that one. Must be this one. And this will stop this moving. So put that on. Get that nice and tight. Well, I can't wear contacts, Robert, because I said I've got an astigmatism, so they just make things blurry for me, unfortunately. So that's one in. And I know you can get contact lenses for astigmatism, but yeah, they don't work at all for me. I have nice clear vision with contact lenses, all for about 10 seconds, and it just goes blurry again until I blink next. But yeah, I tried wearing contact lenses. Yeah, I do mean varifocals. It's just that the Americans call varifocals transitions, just so you know. I even got confused by it. so because I was talking to Phil about it, it was I think I've confused everybody now, haven't I? So there we go. That's in place perfectly. That's not going to come out. Then I can put this bottom piece on here, just like that, and that's held in with these Allen key screws, which are the bigger ones. That will keep them into place, hopefully. One in that side. Excellent. And just one in the other side. It does make me laugh when you work with this much metal, how much it smells of metal. You've worn varifocals for years, I swear by them, but I have always gone for the higher standard. These £600 lenses that add the frame cost. Wow.
The Allen keys are magnet. Transitions the ones that tint. You mean progressive? I think so. I don't know what. You know what, Lou?
I haven't got a clue. I want the ones where I can look in different places and it's going to focus, not bifocals. I'm sure Phil called them transitions. I'm all confused. I think I know they're called varifocals over here, so I'll just ask for them.
But the Yanks called a tapper faucet, yeah. And a back gardener yard. Okay, so we've made the little alternator here. That's what that's looking like. I'm going to turn the page, see what we've got to do next. We've got to put a pulley in that. This is the pulley here. That's going to go on that end like that. And then we're going to close that off with a nut. I've got the nut on the end. Put that down. And then I have got a little socket here to tighten that up. I think we're good. That's not moving. And there we go. We have got a belt system there. Very good. We're going to put this onto this side. Put these bits back in now because I don't think I need the other side. So that one's on there. Then we've got the pulley. Then we've got this one on top. And then this is going somewhere. It's going to go on these two parts just here and here. Just like you see there. And I have got a screw to go in here. Screw, I don't know, Allen, whatever they call them. That's going to go in that one there. That will hold the top one in. Again, I'm just building this with the tools that came with it. They're not doing too bad a job, actually. Now, the next one I put in is going to be slightly loose because I want to be able to adjust this to adjust the tension of the belt that's going to go in. Now, it's not asking me... Oh, it is asking me to put the belt in there. So the belt that's going in, let me just loosen this one up just a touch, was the one that kept pinging out before, which I said looked like alien intestines. And that's just basically going to be going around the bigger wheel here and then around this one here. Then I'm going to adjust the tension and make that nice and tight. So that's one. That's two. And now we've got this turning is going to operate that there. That's probably why that doesn't need to have a motor in it, because the motor's actually being controlled from this one. And this belt is what's going to drive this around. So, very good. We've got that one in. Now would be the time that we're actually going to change the... they want me to put these bits in here. But to do that, we need to work on the timing. Now, on this section here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but we want these cams to be top dead center. Now, they have put a little line just at the top there, so that is now top dead center. So I'm going to adjust that one last, because the one that they want me to put in is the timing belt here, which I'm just having a look around. I've got to figure out which one it is. Stand by. Trying to figure this out. Hang on. This isn't helping much. Right, so on this one, we've got a little tiny dot on there, which I need to turn this. Hang on, stand by. So that dot's facing this side here. We've got a dot. We're supposed to have a dot on this side. I can't see one. Whoops, now that's fallen off. But it's in the correct position it needs to be, I believe. Just checking again, 1 second. That looks good. Just trying to figure out where this other dot's meant to be. I can't see another dot, but that's in the top dead center position where it's meant to be. So, I'm happy with where that is there. I'm going to put these covers on. This dot here That's what they're talking about. That dot there needs to match this dot here. There you go. Then we're going to be putting this one on the top here. And then we've got a screw with one of those funny split pins going in. Stand by. I'm going to make that nice and tight. God, last time I had to do a timing in a car was with the little flashy strobe light. Glad we haven't got to use that. So, we're going to put the belt on now. So the belt, this part here is in the right position. I need to make sure this part's in the right position when I put the belt on. I did have the belt. Stand by. I'm going to figure out where that's gone. Aha, it's here. Not much giving it. So I'm hoping I can get this on. I need to get this into top dead center, which is there. Perfect. And that is the belt on. Pretty good, as you can see. Now, I don't know if there's any way to adjust the tension in it. I think it should be okay, actually. But everything is in place there, looking just like that. Excellent. That was easier than I thought it was. Okay. I don't think the car's going to misfire if that's not in the right order, but who knows. I'm doing exactly what they told me to do. So I can put that to one side, and I've got to get some parts out now because I haven't got the next bits ready. So I need some stuff. But before I do that, I'm going to have a drink. Am I talking about the new shared workshop? Because the channel is way older, right? Yeah, this was back in the days when the man cave was in the house. Yeah, I've got Allen type screwdrivers, but I'm choosing not to use them because I want to use the tools that come with the kit. You need to... Really? They want you to remove it? I've just gone to all that trouble to put it in. Don't tell me that. Ah. Okay. Yeah, do you realise this workshop's a year old now? This workshop is 1 year old. Can you believe that? Oh my God, the amount of content we've made in all that time. That's great. Hello, Rick Gregory. How's it going? Okay, so let's get these other bits out. Next bit we need are wheel assembly guides. So I need 20 and 21. You peeps can help me find them. 20 and 21 I'm looking for. That's these. I got them. That's good. That's these red things. And I think all the rest of it comes from these little kits. So we need 2 wheels, which are 56. Get me tweezers out here. These are called guide wheels. That's what these are. 1 and 2. Nice colour. Do like that. We need 57, which is a... Not quite sure what it is. It's whatever it is, it's one of them. But we need 2 of them because there's 2 wheels. And then finally we need a 58 screw, which are these big ones here. That's good. Right. Let's just bung this all back in. Try and get these together. Okay, so I'm just looking at the pictures. I'm a visual learner. So this is the one I want first. We're going to be putting one of these little sheaths is going to be going on the end here, but it's firstly going to go through one of these. Seeing, oh, it does hold it. That's nice. I guess it's going on that way and then screws into here, I'm guessing. And it's an Allen key again. No idea what size, not that one. That one's far too big. It's like the blooming Three Bears. That one was just right. Okay, that's a little bit tight. Stand by. I've got a funny feeling these aren't the right screws. because the screws here look nothing like what they are in the picture. Now they're saying 58, so let me just have another look at that. M316 screw. I think they are right. I just think they've changed the design of them. They're definitely the same ones. And they've definitely got the tops that we can see there. I think I'm going to drop these in a bit of oil. See if that makes a difference. Because it's quite a long length that's going to go into these. Just doubly checking that I've got these round the right way. It's definitely the right way. Okay. Just that was very, very stiff. See if we can get this in there. Going in a lot easier this time. Two years to retire, is that right, Ian? God, I'm going to be doing this one in my 80s, I tell you. I've got no plans to retire. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne wants to retire tomorrow. She could, she would. She thinks I'm a slave driver, making her go to work. Matter of fact, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne goes back to work this week. You know, these teachers, they have all this summer holiday off. But, you know, it all comes to an end sooner or later. I'm sure she's going to agree she's had a lovely holiday, though. And even though the kids aren't back to next week, they do have this teacher training. That's what she's going to be doing. Thursday and Friday. There we go. And that's that one in as well. So we've got two wheels on these points here. Now these are going to go on the engine. And I've got to figure that one out. So they're going on each side here. But one is going to go on this side. This is what's adding the tension now to those belts. I see how it works now. See, to make it go in. They're going to be held in with 65 screws, which again, I haven't got them out yet. Stand by. Where's my grabber? I need a load of these. Okay. Very clever idea. I like how that works. So if you can see on the top, might be better on the close-up camera actually. Oh, you were on the close-up camera. Let's go to the top camera. Okay, so one in here. Tighten that up. Not that easy. I really have problems finding the holes for these. And then one in this side. Aha. Once we've got one in, we're good. But you know what? These don't feel like they're going in. And you know why? Because that's the wrong size screw. Allen key. That's better. You need to retire now. You see, I said you do. Ed retired 3 years ago. Bless you, Ed. Are you enjoying your retirement, Ed? That's the thing. You know? I don't know. I'm indifferent to retirement. I like to keep my mind active. I know Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's bought her weight in fabric, so if she did retire, she's certainly got plenty to do. And I'm still getting deliveries of fabric through the door. It used to be notepads when you guys first joined the channel. Notepads and books, and now it just seems to be patterns and fabric. There we go. That's the wheels on. Looking just like that. Pretty cool. I like how that adds some stuff to that. Now we've pretty much done the whole engine now. That's looking like that, because the next parts we're making are a battery box. So let's put that to one side and see what parts we need to get out for that. Quite a few of these actually. So once again, you're going to have to help me find some of these. I want, God, let me have a figure this out. 30 and 31. So that's 28, 29. No, it's not CO30. I want 30. 30 and 31. This is where it gets confusing. You've got some with a C at the beginning and some without. It looks like these. There it is, 30 and 31. So we need those two. I need 29, which is these. Whoops. I think it's all of these that I need. And I also need 16. That one looks like something I need. 26 and 27. No, they're not saying I need that one. There's a circuit board in here though. It's interesting. 16. Where's 16? This goes from the 20s, I think, so it's not going to be on that sheet. Stand by. Let's have a look at my one down here. Aha! 16, which is here, and as you see, there's two batteries in here. They've already put in the batteries for me by the look of it. Make my life easier. But they don't actually go how they've put it in here. This is a bit weird. Matter of fact, this battery, right, okay, slightly strange, but I think they are in the right way. I need to put a side on first. So this here is the side that I'm going to be putting on, but we want these batteries, just trying to figure out how they've got them here, to go through the top holes of this section here. So one would go through there, one would go through this one, and then this is going to go onto the side of this battery case somehow. But I guess I need to actually put the sides in. So we've got 29, which is going to clip into that side there. And on the other side there. And then we're closing this side up there. Wow. And then to hold that together, we got some ginormous screws, which are number 71, which I haven't got out yet. Let's try and find those. 71. These are, wow, look at these. Hang on. These are the ginormous long screws here. Don't think I've seen ones that big. But they're going to go through this side and hopefully all the way through, and a little Allen key here to hold them tight into place. Oops. I'm holding it together with my hands. Now, all of these builds that we've done, we never have to use batteries. They always provide rechargeable batteries. That's one side in. Let's just do this side over here. Once I've got two in, I'll be happy. There we go. Excellent. Nope, no oil on the parts tonight. It hasn't asked me to. I will double check that. Otherwise, I'll just swamp it in oil. I think it was the inner workings that needed it, and the inner gears. There is some gears there though, so you're probably right, Robert. I will put some oil on those. I need a bigger shed. Are they supposed to be pre-installed? Are what meant to be pre-installed? I'm confused. Well, the batteries, I don't know. They just slot in. They're asking me to slot them in now. So, seeing as they've done it for us, I've just slotted them in. I have missed one part off by the look of it, which is the base. But the base goes on last, right? Okay. By the look of it, hang on. Perhaps it doesn't. I mean, I've put these on. Oh, we've got this side to put on here as well. Just having a look around, see what we've got. A little bit confusing because I've done all of that. I've got this section here, which I'm guessing is eventually going to go on top. I haven't got to do anything at the moment though. So 1, 2, 3. I've put those sides in. The connector line passes through. Yep, we've done that. That's good. That's come out that side. That's good. I've got to assemble the circuit board. What did I do with that? Where did I put the circuit board? Damn it. Oh, there it is. Right, okay. Go on. Right. So, that's the circuit board there. To assemble that, we've got these two sort of slots right at the back. And it's these that are going into these slots. So, one in this side. Push that in. Excellent. And one in the other side. Push that in. Excellent. So they're in. So we've got battery port 1 and battery port 2. That's good. They want me to mount this to this tray. Not quite sure how to do that. I'm just looking. All right, okay. Trying to... There we go. It's going to go on just like this. I've got to put a 72 screw just through the top. Let me try and find one of them. God, what's the 72? Is it a screw? It is a screw. Looking at the hole. It's quite a small hole. I think it's one of these small ones. I'm hoping it's one of these small ones. I'm sure we're about to find out. Okay, let's see if this works. So, get one of these in here. And screw that down. Yep, it's one of these small ones. And I've got one to put in the bottom. Even though there's 3 holes in this, this one is going in there. There we go. That's held the circuit board in place. We've got to put a cover on this, which is this one here. That's just going to go over the top so this lead can come out the bottom there. Very clever, I have to say. These are 72 screws, which are the same small little screws we just put in. Just trying to grab them again. 1 and 2. These are very tiny. 72, yeah, they are definitely the same screws. I think. Stand by. There we go. Hopefully you can see this. It's hard to show. Oh, black on blacks. We have that problem with the Dodge Charger. The camera just doesn't want to focus, and it is a nightmare to film. But tomorrow's Route Master is going to be even more of a nightmare, because even though we're just doing windows and frame, the very last part, there you go, that's gone in now, is to put the whole thing together and check the electrics. That's not good. That just fell out. Okay, let's just bung these in here. And there's one more screw just going to go into the other side here. Not quite sure when we actually get to use this part. But I'm happy the engine's done. Nice and tight. There we go. Quite a weighty little thing. Do they want me to put the top on? They do. And again, with these tiny 72 screws, is there a way they want me to put it on? There is. It wants it on this way. Just like that. Let's get these tiny screws out again. I need 4 of them, which I can't pick up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I guess this is the heart of the whole thing. Oh, damn it. Because they're not magnetized, it's so hard to keep this all blimmin' into control. Right, okay, so that's 1. Let's get 1 just in the opposite corner here. 2, perfect. And that's the whole battery system sorted out. That's a lot just for a battery. And here's the other one. Mrs. Rodaway talking about Scotland again. And there we go. So that's the engine done. Now, the engine, the heart of the engine actually just goes with a magnet by the look of it. Somewhere, oops, on this. I'm trying to figure out where. It looks like, where does it go? Oh, we're just using it as a battery box at the moment. That's fair enough. But they want us to actually start checking all the electrics for it. I think that's going to be a good place to actually leave it now. We'll start the electrics next time, so we can test that all this motor runs, everything runs with the power, because we are going to start, after doing this, installing the, let me just change the camera, installing the car. We're actually going to start building the car. So I need to download an app, just say plug the thing in, and then just test all the electrics, which we will do next time. And then once we've done those, it does go through how to take things apart again, should there be a problem, which is nice. So you can skip a load of that. Just trying to see where it goes. And it starts to go there, where we're starting to put the leaf springs in for the suspension of the car. So that was quite a lot to do. Massive engine, look at it. Electrics coming out all over the place. I turn it, hopefully give you an idea of how it's going to run. Just like that. And everything's turning, so that's promising. So as long as the electrics work, we're all happy. It is a big one. I mean, I think, because I've only got 5 stages to do, Pete, and I think I've looked at the last 4. They look good, but we've actually got to start attaching the top and the frame. I've got to put the connections, because I disconnected a lot of the electrics. I've got to put them back on. I want to do a bit more wire tidy as well. So the video is going to be out later tomorrow, because I want to make sure my wire tidy is good. All the electrics are working at the moment, and there's nothing more disheartening than putting it together and they stop working. But you're absolutely right. The Routemaster is an absolutely epic build. I absolutely love it. Take care, John. See you later, mate. We love Scotland. I mean, we've chose to go to Scotland again next year. We've missed out this year because we've just had so much on. But we like to stay in a place called Strathir, which is just outside Callander. And we have booked a week holiday. We've only ever stayed there for 4 days. We've never managed to stay longer because things have happened. So I think it would be nice. And we want to bring Phoebe up. We want to see Phoebe on a lock, and we'll get her a little life jacket, I think, which would be quite fun. But I really do like this build. This is a really amazing build. I do think I have asked about the V8 engine, you know, the powered all singing, all dancing one, to actually get that done. That might be the next one for it, but very good. Once it's done, though, I don't know if I'm keeping it. I said I do want to start, as Christmas approaches, we're going to start doing some giveaways for some of this. The radio engine I'm going to be doing on the Patreon channel, but this one I might do for the public. I think that'd be a nice Christmas present for someone. So we'll have to see. Yes, she wants to go to Icelandberg this as well, but it might be one of those long weekend things if we do that. You know, 24 hours in Reykjavik or something. We're all cool. So, once again, tomorrow, Patreons, we are going to be making the Gremlin tomorrow. Filling in the gaps. If we got time, priming. Just trying to think how long that epoxy sculpt takes to cure. We will see. And then Thursday's our normal chat stream. And then Friday, hopefully, there'll be a leopard tank up. And it will be running around my garden, hopefully. And that'll be it for this week. But thank you for joining me tonight. It's good to be live streaming again. Take care of yourselves. See you later.